to the paper, the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of No Label, the podcast, episode 100.
100.
Yes, sir. Get to 100 episodes.
Air horn.
Consistency is key, man. Yes, sir. Shouts out to everybody that's been subscribing, supporting us the whole way, following on Instagram, whether you've been here since day one or got here episode 99. We appreciate each and every one of y'all.
Facts.
Got my boy Nell here, of course.
Yes, sir.
Kiman is in the building.
Yes, sir.
AKA DJ 360.
Young 360.
MVRRO in here.
Yep.
And then we got my boy Sky Dweller getting the vlog, the 100 episode vlog. Very important. Very
Going
important.
crazy.
Big facts.
100 boys.
Hell yeah. And
How
shout
y'all
out.
feel?
Shout out to our sponsors, man. Shout out to Guap Coin.
Guap Coin.
Cryptocurrency for the culture. We've been seeing some wild shit going on in the crypto space. If you ain't seen it, you know what I'm saying? But this is the importance of making sure we got our foot in the game. You know what I'm saying? Guap Coin. Get on the team, man. Shit, we ain't got no guests today, man. It's 100. So, man, it's a lot has brought us to this point.
Triple digits, man.
Word.
A lot of people don't get to episode 10.
Come on.
Episode 100.
Yeah, man.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, bro. Time really be flying, bro. It is just like when you in it and you just moving and consistently, you know what I'm saying, just lifting and putting one foot in front of the other, you get to these milestones and you got to really like stop and reflect on what we've been doing.
Because we didn't even notice, like, I felt like we were close to 100. I'm like, I should probably go back and like count the episodes of the catalog. And we were on like episode 96. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, man.
But
That shit is powerful, man.
4 seasons, going on the 5th season.
Yes,
sir.
Man.
2022 has been a great year for us as far as growth, as far as all the shit that's just been going on in the world. What would y'all say some of y'all favorite moments of season 4 of No Label, the podcast?
Favorite moments from our season.
A couple.
I really liked the Wire episode because it was just like he helped cultivate the Buffalo music scene, you know, the party scene.
Yeah, for our
Just
generation,
like,
for
for
sure.
our generation, crazy. Like
a fact.
everybody know he set the tone. You know what I'm saying? We definitely had a dope combo with him. It was dope talking to Tris too.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites.
Tris was one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about different stuff and just Buffalo with being such a crazy art city, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we got to hear from one of our best like designers and he just a cool ass dude, like good ass peoples. And as far as podcast too, the Queen episode was funny. That shit was that. I like that episode.
The Queen
who's
episode, the
Queen?
Queen.
Yeah,
That boy Nell was on.
yeah, that was funny.
He said,
Yo, I
"It's
should have
still
animated
going."
like steam coming from his head. I should have animated that shit.
That shit was funny.
That was going, yeah. I like the early, like the kind of, we had Love, the OJ. We had a crazy like 4-episode drop, like a nice little 4-piece to
It
set
was
the tone.
Love, OJ, solo episode, and then Trist, I think.
Yeah, that 4-piece was kind of crazy. You know what I mean? That was a nice way to kind of like, this
Set
nigga,
the
we
tone.
season 4,
Yeah,
you know what I
we
mean?
here.
It definitely set the tone.
The locations was fire. I like the traveling episodes, really. Cause
Them shits was hard.
That shit was different for me to be like at
Oh,
festivals.
yeah,
You know what I mean? We started to really get our foot in the door as far as like getting outside the studio. So that was my favorite part of the season.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah, I'd say the same. Locations number one because we got mad different people in one. Like, so it was people just getting off the stage, people that we most likely not never have on the show, but haven't had the chance to or the pleasure to get on the show yet, and different perspectives. It was fire. I was kind of looking through here because we be recording so many times, but the K Pistol joint,
Yeah.
K Pistols was good.
one like everybody know it's either PA or Hush Tech. and me being from Hush Tech too, just like everybody else except Kiman. I got to see like K Pistol come from, just playing around with it back then, and I was into music back then too. So just playing around with it to now having his own shoes type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing people grow. So that's fire. Oh, that and shout out to was it Kevin and them.
Free music
Party. Dang, I don't know why I can't remember.
I fuck with them.
That rum getting to me. But yeah, those
Reggie too from Cannon House.
yeah. I was gonna say that, but I didn't know if we was gonna drop that before we.
Yeah, it's gonna be out by the time this.
Okay, so I'm gonna definitely put that one
Cannon
because
House was fire.
weed is the shit. So
great
at that point,
Weed is the shit.
at that point, bro.
That's funny. I say my favorite moments are probably like the traveling joints. So Boufflé, still don't know how to say that shit. Boufflé, and the locations joint. Just being able to like be out, see the people, like get quick interviews, like kind of for me stepping out of my comfort zone, having to like network with people and shit like that. But it was cool. Favorite episodes, Tris for sure, K Pistol, like Tris because of just the whole fashion thing, like his come up, how he kind of like formed his style and became who he is, and like all this other shit.
Different.
K Pistol because he's like extended family, so like kind of like Mara, I like seeing him come up, seeing him go from like playing football to going to being a rapper. Love, of course, because I just loves music. She's one of my favorite artists, just period.
Yeah, fire. She just did the joint with Cyrock at the rec room.
Oh yeah,
that joint looked fire. I wish I could have been there.
Genius tape coming soon.
That shit gonna be. It sounded good. The music I heard, I was like, yo, this sounds fire.
Yeah, and it was another episode I had in my head. What did I say? I said Tris, Love, K Pistol, Bryce, DJ Wire.
Yep.
So yeah, those are my favorite joints.
We got some heavy hitters this season, man.
Yeah, man. It's
Heavy hitters.
It's only getting better.
Oh yeah, and of course my boy Coaster, Tape Kage.
Come on. Tape Cage.
What'd you say? Top Kage?
Top Kage. Tapake. Tapakage.
Did we take a toast for the 100 episode? I know we all drinking, but
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
we
Salute.
could do it now.
come on, man. Like,
Yeah,
if
man.
you tuned in, if you
Toast
locked
to the
in,
gang.
Salute
grab
to
a
100.
shot. You know what I
what I'm
mean?
saying?
Actually, this is water. If you're watching this, this is not alcohol. This is water. 100.
Shit. So what we moving on to next? Y'all want to get into?
It gets you energized.
We
when I
could,
tell
yeah,
you.
we could go even shit, moments of the year. We could go through moments
crazy
in
year.
the culture. We could go, we got
Moments in the culture. Ooh.
Moments in the culture. Because a lot happened this year, dog. Like,
A lot of shows ended.
yeah, good TV shows.
Did y'all see? I didn't see Black Panther yet.
I did.
I seen it.
Bro, I need to see it because I literally been having to skip like through every podcast that I watch or listen to. I have to skip through at least like a good half an hour because it's mad spoilers.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for you.
I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Was it better than the first one?
Absolutely
Not even close.
nowhere near it.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Oh.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. They had a high bar to hit. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I think it was a good movie. Was it as impactful as the first one? Nah.
I went to the Wakanda Alliance. Shout out to the Wakanda Alliance.
Gang.
I went there, and we was talking about it, and it was just like everybody talking about how much they loved it, and I'm just like, nah. I didn't. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. Like, it's I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's just like there was some key things that I just didn't like, and I thought it could have easily like been adjusted, but they just chose not to. And it was just like, it was poor. It was
Laziness or not paying attention to detail?
I think it was because of all the people like that died, like who was in the film and stuff like that, people getting hurt, like they had a lot of hiccups during production. I think that played a part. I think Chadwick dying played a huge part in the storytelling. And I feel like they tried to fix it and continue his like legacy or continue his like his name, but they didn't do it the right way.
Hey, I ain't got no.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like they didn't do it the right way, and it's like it's some whole other shit. I was reading not conspiracy theories around it, but
Just don't go in there with no expectations, bro.
yeah,
Never
yeah,
go into
bro.
a
Go in
with
there a blank
expectations.
slate. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you like it, you like it.
I kind of was gonna go in there not expecting it to be as good as the first one anyway.
Yeah, right.
It was some
that's
cool
kinda,
moments.
That's kind of how I viewed it. Off
Yeah.
rip.
Yeah. But I tell you what, Ant-Man coming out. That's what I'm excited.
Ant-Man, Quantum
about.
Mania gonna be
I'm
crazy.
about to- What?
That shit about to be fire.
Yeah, man.
What other good movies came out this year?
That's a great question.
Everybody loved Halloween and shit like that.
I didn't see
I didn't
that.
go
I
to the
still
movies
ain't
that
see that
often
joint.
this year. I'm not gonna lie.
That Spider-Man. That
Yeah,
came
that's
out this year,
Spider-Man.
right?
I fucked with that shit heavy.
Was that
I think
this year? Doctor Strange was this year.
Doctor Strange was dope.
That was cool. I get it about 7.5.
The Batman
It could have
was
been
fire.
better.
That was? Oh yeah,
Batman?
Batman was tough.
I still haven't seen
Batman?
that.
Well, you
Oh yeah, that was tough.
With Rob Peasy, the
Yeah, that
GOAT
was-
Batman. I'm gonna put that on everything. Rob Peasy, Robert Patterson is
You
the
only
GOAT
got one
Batman.
film, bro. Calm
I
down.
don't care, bro. I don't care. The reason why I say that, bro, is number one, we don't get the reason why I fuck with that one is because we don't get a Batman that's, that's a young dude that has no kind of, training. Like the Batmans we get is so calculated. They're so, it's kind of bland to a point.
This Batman, he was more relatable.
Exactly. This Batman was younger. Of course, he's
was in
only
the
year
dirt.
two. He was knocking on doors and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
That's
He was
what
putting people
that's
head
what I
through
liked about it. It was
You know
real
what I'm
edgy. Yeah.
He was
for
like
sure.
that. So that's why I'm saying like Rob Peasy had it for me.
Did y'all see Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Still
yeah.
ain't see that joint, bro.
That
I
shit was
didn't see
fire.
that,
That's
no, actually.
that's some, if you like multiverse shit, like
Yeah.
bro, watch that shit. That shit is still fire. That
What
was
about-
one of my favorites.
What about TV shows?
So I'm thinking like
It's been like the best. Atlanta, I think Atlanta
Atlanta
closed
came
out
to its
great.
conclusion.
Hey,
Atlanta.
if you haven't watched any other episode of Atlanta, season 4, episode 9.
Episode 9.
Is it episode 9? You know what I'm talking about?
The one with the Walt Disney joint?
Yep.
That's
The-
episode 8.
It's episode 8?
Episode
okay,
8.
season 4, episode 8. The only black man to ever be CEO of Disney.
That shit was so
Bruh.
crazy.
Yo, bro,
That was some of the craziest
when the
shit
one
ever.
white
Is that shit
animator,
true though?
Yes.
That shit wasn't true. I thought he said it was just.
Bruh, they have the pictures, bruh.
Yeah, I know. I
bro, the
I
man's
knew I
was,
seen no pictures
mans
somewhere
was
before,
standing
but I
on a
didn't think
desk
that was
like
real.
this, throwing up like gang
Yo,
signs
he
and shit.
said-
Mad white board members behind you.
Bruh.
I didn't know it was real.
Bruh, they bodied, bruh.
Yo,
That
and
shit
then
is
so
crazy.
the shit that had me dying when the one white animator, one of the older white dudes, he said he had me draw Mickey Mouse slapping 5 at least 1,000 times. He's like, no, that's not how you slap him up. That's not how you slap up. I'm like, bro, that's fucking hilarious. Because that's really something like a real black dude, like in a powerful position would do. Like, nah, bro, that's not how we slap up.
Bruh, they was
You gotta get it right.
You gotta get it right.
Bruh, the fact that they was trying to pay him like $70 million to resign.
I mean, he was definitely crazy, yo.
Like resign and like we'll give you $70 million. What we'll pay you. Just do something. He's like, no, no. I'm gonna make this movie.
Yeah, all 'cause he wanted to drop this goofy movie.
I'm gonna make this goofy movie, and then you can wait until I have.
And then they completely changed it around and put it out.
Crazy,
wild, bruh.
Bro, that's
crazy. That is
That episode had me like, what?
Wow, bruh.
That episode and then the episode that had Kevin Samuels in it.
Oh
see
yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
The
yeah.
one that had, I think that was season 3 though.
It was the first half of like, it was.
Yeah,
it was
season 3.
I thought it is season
Kevin
3 to season
Samuels
4.
died this year, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. We took more.
That's
L's
why it
than
was so
that.
crazy when I seen that episode. Like, bro,
Yeah.
his acting in that was like great. So like literally, bro, I was looking at this like, wow, he was really like about to really take off.
For real.
Yeah, man.
Shit
R.I.P.
was
Kevin
sad.
Samuels.
Insecure.
We
was
lost
one of my
Virgil this
shows.
year.
Who?
Virgil,
Take off.
R.I.P.
A lot of
B&B.
L's. A whole lot of L's.
Alright.
list goes on, man.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Yeah, man. I just seen the joint. Sweetie was talking about like the rise of the female rapper, but she was saying she said the violence in male rappers contributed to
Hold on,
the
who said
growth
this?
of Sweetie. She said the violence within the male rappers contributed to the growth of the female rappers because it's more party, more fun, versus
Yeah.
drill, violence.
Yeah, I
can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that a little
I
bit.
can see it a little. I was like, the fact that she said it was kind of what kind of was just
Where'd
like,
she say that?
Some interview,
some
probably.
recent interview, real recent.
Like Angie?
She promoting some
I doubt
song
she sat down
anyway.
with Angie.
I think she's pretty sure she just dropped the project.
Thought it was just a song.
Yeah,
was
she
just saying.
dropped the project.
I think she dissed Quavo on there.
But I feel like it's true though.
No, that's real shit. But because I was listening to some of these drill rappers, bro, that shit is like it's really sad because these
Yeah,
little
hold on.
like,
What is that beeping sound? Oh, that's you?
Sam.
Oh, all right. Bro, I was trying to figure that out.
It's like, bro, it's fake sad because it's like these kids be like from 14 to like 16, 17, really be trying to like kill each other, like like really talking wild shit. Like I heard like about the shit, the Naughty Bop, bro. That when I found out about that, I was like, okay, this is getting out of
I
hand.
never even heard of that.
You heard of it?
No idea what
Yeah,
you're
my I heard a little bit about it. It was just these young kids that was making some. The song they made is a bop, but
It's sick.
It's crazy.
It's sick, bro.
Crazy.
Like the kid, it was like a 14-year-old got stabbed to death. He was a drill rapper. You know what I'm saying? Then the people from the ops from the other hood made a song called the Naughty Bop, and then the dance was like doing a motion where like they're hitting their stomach, like getting stabbed.
Why is it called the Naughty Bob? Is that the dude?
Because the dude's
Naughty?
name was Naughty.
Yeah, I figured.
Like, and it was just like the fact that y'all was trying to gain attention off of this, or like, it's really
bro, but that's how
unfortunate.
it's been. Not saying that it's right at all.
For the
bro.
last few
That's
years,
how
it
it's
has,
been, bro.
yeah.
It has, but it's just like I don't like. But rap music has never been as big as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's
I don't
what,
think we ever been
Like,
this
bro, when
distasteful
Fulio
either.
went to the grave site of all the dead homies and shot the video there, bro, I was like, yo, I've never seen anything like this.
Bro, it was a kid who a mom it was like an anniversary to one of the rappers' death.
Mm-hmm,
The mom went there. Then the ops slid on the mom while she's at the gravesite. I was like, bro, that's not. We don't do that. Like that's never been. I really feel like that's never been a thing,
Nah,
bro.
shit like that became like a thing, I say, like when I was around. Maybe not that crazy, but where to people didn't care anymore whether, you know, the innocent and civilians and shit was wrong, probably like middle school.
I think people now caring that, like, the people that say shit now really care because it's like, okay, we getting to a point now to where it's like, all right,
We can't.
y'all doing too much.
We
Like,
can't survive like this, bro.
at all. I think people really tired of just seeing another person pass away every fucking morning too. You know how many times I woke up this year and I was just like, damn, bro, like not again. You know what I mean?
That shit is. You open your fucking Instagram and you see the same picture over and over, and you get fucking nervous. Like what the fuck is going on? Like it's traumatizing, bro. Like I remember when Takeoff died. I literally running late for work, running around like running nonstop. I finally get to work. I'm like, whew, I had a second to breathe. I open my phone. You know what I mean? Scroll through Instagram. Takeoff. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I gotta put my phone down and everything. Like,
Yep.
duh,
I
that
think
shit
people need to learn
affects,
that.
Like, it not even just mentioning like how it affects the family. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like maybe they didn't hear from him that night, and they trying to figure out what's going on, and then you got to go to social media to find that shit out. Like that shit is.
And then they got to see the video of his dead body laying there, bleeding.
Yeah,
His
bro.
best friend standing over him screaming.
That shit is tough.
That
bro.
was
Yeah,
just
man.
honestly, that's people really don't be thinking about that when they record and pull their phones out. Like their family forever has that image in their head now.
Yeah, some shit is not meant for camera.
Yeah,
I think that's something that our generation or the younger generation has to like
no shit. Our
learn.
generation
And just,
too.
our generation and yeah, like everything is not meant for the camera. Like it's okay to not record something for content.
Yeah.
Bad breakup.
'Cause that barrier kind of is disappearing more and more.
Yeah, we're like, bro, death. Like you don't gotta. It doesn't have to become content.
Right.
Bad breakup does not have to become content.
Nope.
You're having a rough day.
Unless you're an artist.
And you don't got
Bad breakup, write some
Not a-
shit, get the studio.
yeah.
But then you
don't
don't gotta
gotta go-
record
that's-
it.
yeah,
You
that's
gotta
him.
record it. Like
You don't
put a
gotta be on
camera on you for the
video.
next 72 hours.
You
Like,
don't gotta
just
go
some
on
crying
live.
and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you looking
bro,
in the
like-
camera.
They
Going
got the
crazy.
camera on with the ring light.
I'm so sad today.
You don't gotta go on live fake crying about it. Yeah, just like go deal with it in the corner. Like
You cry the wrong way.
Bro,
You gotta,
live is the
hold on,
devil.
wait. Let me cry again real quick.
Life is the devil.
Live is the devil, bro. Never go on live.
oh live, yeah.
Because you never know what can happen And now once that happens, it's forever in the air and forever
Yo.
on the internet because you were on live.
That and
At
it's
least like what we doing right here, we say some wild shit, whatever it is, we can edit it out. Nobody ever know about it except for who's in this room. Feel me? If you on live, bro,
It's
shit
there.
there forever.
People got social media. I think we need to kind of change the way the culture evolves with social media.
Yeah, because it's no rules. It's no rules to it. It's like it's something that our OGs never had.
Yeah.
And it's like I honestly feel like our generation, like from like I say, well, I'm 29, so it's like our generation, and like we gotta kind of create a standard of how you navigate it. Because it's like these young kids, bro, they're being born like literally like watching us on the shit. And it's like, oh, I can't wait to go do that so I can be in that world.
Yeah.
And it's like nobody's taught how to maneuver, and that's key.
Big fact. So yeah, we definitely didn't say what our favorite moments of the culture was. That's where we started at.
Yeah. Oh man.
I really can't. I would say the most impactful, or maybe one of my favorite moments, was Kanye's first Drink Champs interview.
That was pretty good.
I say Kanye's first Drink Champs interview.
Yeah. Nah, that joint was that joint was I was gonna say his second. The whole
Of course you would.
the whole thing around it was just like it's something that everybody spoke about, but nobody spoke about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even like
Everybody knew about it, nobody spoke.
yeah,
about
everybody knew about it. But everybody wanted to speak about it, and it's something like, bro, and it's some conversations need to be had, and it's like you don't necessarily know what the temperature of certain stuff is until you come out and say it. And I feel like as black people, we're so used to having somebody like kind of like over our head, and it's like we're gaining more and more financial freedom, like institutional freedom and shit like that. Where it's like, okay, let's see where everybody at with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all want to talk about this now or no? Like, and that's what it was, and it was a good litmus test to see, okay, who's on whose side. Like, we got the Shaqs and the Shannon Sharps and Stephen A. Smiths over here. We got the Yays, the Kyries and stuff over here. And it's like I enjoyed seeing the line.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what
true.
I'm saying?
I agree with that. Yeah,
Yeah, fucking.
I do agree. So do like seeing people expose themselves.
And then as soon as Farrakhan spoke, everybody started switching sides. Like,
Yeah, like okay.
oh shoot. I'm like, okay.
I watched that whole
I'm like,
video,
nah,
too.
nigga, I saw you the first time, nigga. Like,
Yeah, it's cool.
yeah.
Bro, it was so many moments this year. Like, it's so many moments that it'd be hard to keep up with things. Like, I'll be looking at like legislation. Like, was people able to make bets? Was that legal this year? Did that just become legal?
I think that was last year.
Well, this year we really felt it. Like, FanDuel and other things like that.
Yeah,
People started
I was
getting
doing that last year.
other pockets to get some money. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
You been hitting?
I want to talk about it.
He
Yeah,
said,
You brought it up. Yeah, we about to talk
all
about
I
it.
say is
my parlay is nice.
People done showed me some parlays, you know what I mean? And showed me some ways to make some more money. I think New York itself is getting just more open for people to make money. Like the thing with cannabis too, that industry's still growing. Like, that was weird. Sorry, I gotta blow my nose.
That was weird.
But like even just like how Buffalo, like we get a lot more dispensaries and stuff. Like the neighborhoods is changing up a little bit. Yeah, it just be a lot of different like moments. I can't really think of anything in particular for me that happened like crazy this year. I don't want to talk about Kanye. I'm so over Kanye, bro.
Bruh,
Like
I'm
I think this is it. Just like how you said with
So
Dave
over
V's
that
music, this is it for me. This is it. This was the last year I was gonna give him energy, cause then I just seen him posted up with some white guy that's a politician that is like an openly racist bigot. Like I don't want nothing to do with you, bro. Then you rocking Adidas. You rocking Adidas.
You know what I noticed though? Because he recently did a thing, right? It had the Adidas sign and it said Balenciaga under it.
I don't care.
But
Like, yo.
I feel like he's trolling. He's trolling the company.
My point is, I'm done with Ye. That's my
And
moment.
I fully
I'm
support
good,
you. I fully support you in your decision. I get it.
I'm good on
I
Ye,
fully
bro.
understand.
That's my moment, and I'm trying to think of another thing that was like super impactful. You know what I mean? Like
one thing that just came to mind was Virgil's last fashion show, the Louis show. That shit was fire.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
No,
to
matter of fact,
Virgil.
no, not even. Yeah, the last one that he had a hand in. He wasn't alive, but it had the Virgil statue, all that. That was definitely a fire moment.
One thing I want to speak on, it's like it's a sadder moment, but like what I didn't like how the Buffalo Massacre was so swept under the rug.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like people like didn't understand, like the media didn't respect the gravity of that situation, and it was like, bro, like this was a scheduled attack.
That was this year?
Yes, that was this year,
Damn,
bro.
was in
I
March?
thought the yearly anniversary.
Early,
no,
bro.
it was in March.
Bro, it was early.
Oh my.
Yeah, March.
Oh, 6 months. Okay.
Yeah, bro. It's like because was that Sandy Hook? Or what? No, not Sandy. Yeah, whatever that situation, because it happened like a week later.
Yeah,
and it kind of
with
got
the kids
swept
and
behind
stuff.
that. But it's just like no, like we literally just like this dude went on Twitch and recorded him murdering people.
And I just want
That's
to
never happened before, and it's never been specifically, especially at black people in a predominantly black, historically black neighborhood.
want to
It
point
is
something out
research.
here. Just want to point something out here. I don't know about y'all, but I haven't noticed any black shooters that's really popping up on the news. I just want to point. There's a pattern going on that don't anybody want to ever address. They ain't black when they come up on them screens. I'm just saying. Gun laws, let's talk about that. That's moments in this year. That's something we need to talk about. They ain't moving. I'm just saying, this is stuff that matters to me. Hey, this what I got my gun license this year. Told myself I was gonna do it.
Congrats.
You know what I'm saying? I'm now legal to carry. That don't mean
try
pull
and rob
up.
my boy for his DJ equipment.
Please
you
don't.
Popped.
I don't want to have to use it, but I will if you make me. But you know what I'm saying? Please get yourself together. I think figuring out that COVID vaccine was a big moment. That like figuring out people getting paid. All the people that got fired for not taking it.
They actually lost a lawsuit where they got to get back pay now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You got to
Like,
hire him back and give him back pay with interest.
if you
type
got
shit.
fired for not getting the vaccine,
Wow.
you are liable to get paid now. They giving everybody back pay. It was a Supreme Court justice ruling.
gang.
Get your money. It's like, get your money. Like, yeah. Those are some big moments for
That's
me.
huge.
I like when the government people just piss on the government. Like, I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, I love it. I hate the government. I will live government free if I had the choice.
Don't get me started.
And one day I will.
If they gave you a choice to get a stimulus check next year, would you get it?
How much is it?
How much we talking?
which one? The
How much
24?
is it?
The 24. 2400.
I mean, I guess. They give me money.
It's like, I'm good. They actually took that from my taxes last year.
They ain't give me my
I
third stimmy.
forgot. Huh?
They ain't give me my third stimmy.
I only got one stimmy.
Damn, for real?
They was offering 3. They
I
ain't
got
give
a
me
couple.
my
I
third
ain't gonna
one,
lie to you. I
man.
have to
I
pay
got
them things
one
back.
What's up
stimmy.
with that, Joe?
You said you had to pay him back.
Taxes. Taxes is coming up. I had to the last year I had got one. It was like $1,400, and they said like if you got one, you need to put it on your taxes. And I forgot about it because it happened so early in the year. But then they took it out anyways when they was giving me my refund check. So it was like I don't want no more. Don't give me no more. I just get my own some type of way.
Nah, that's wild.
Episode 100. We talking about we on that bullshit.
So did y'all see the Gilly and Wallow $1 million worth of game deal?
Yes, sir.
We signed with Barstool.
100 million.
Congratulations. That's a big deal.
I don't know if it's 100 million.
I
I know
saw somewhere.
I know it's 6 figures.
I saw
did
somewhere it
see
was
it,
100
100
M's.
I know it's at least 100 M's.
It's a
You said
big
at least?
deal.
I know it's 6 figures. I don't know if it's 100 exactly, but
that's-
I know supposedly
109.
it's the.
It's 9 figures, brother.
I said 6, didn't I? Yeah, 9.
That's
9 figures. But I don't know if that's true because I know Joe Rogan's deal was like 300 something, but Wallow said it was the biggest licensing deal in podcast history.
I don't doubt that.
But
Because even
He could be gassing it though.
because even Joe Rogan's
But I know-
Rogan's was 2 years, 350, something like that.
Yeah, and I know based off probably the terms and all types of shit, that's why he could be saying that. Because they own all that shit. It's a licensing deal.
Yeah, that's what make it so big too. Because they I forgot what I was about to say right then and there.
Bruh,
I mean,
nah.
they
I
get
mean, them boys built that shit from the ground up, man. They
they get money.
They was doing a lot with the podcast and growing it prior to signing to Barstool, and then Barstool helped them take it to another level. Yeah, and they just kept pushing like since then. They reinvented the podcast a couple times. Yep. They weren't always a guest-based show, so reinventing themselves a couple times. They had co-hosts with them, probably like 2 or 3 different co-hosts, 3 or 4 actually. And it's just like seeing like them develop and just grow in that manner, and then now they got this big deal. Because prior to it was Joe Rogan who got it. You know, that's inspiration as well, but he is also a white guy. He also was in like the Hollywood entertainment world for like a long ass time. These are 2 dudes who from Philly who look like us, come from kind of same background where
Wallow
we come
did
from.
20 years.
20 years, bro. Came on
he
and
got
shit.
the biggest
Wallow
inspiration.
Bro, Gilly was a rapper, had beef with the biggest rapper in the world, got blackballed. Had to come back from that, reinvent himself. And then now they doing this. That shit was crazy, bro.
They stories.
Congrats to them boys, for sure.
Big facts.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts,
man. And it's just like, it's just showing what can be done, like what's possible. Rewriting the script, you know what I'm saying, and being able to have ownership of your shit, because that's what people have been preaching for the longest, having ownership. So it's like if you have a licensing deal, you retain ownership and you allow them permission to use it. Like that's a perfect world. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got to worry about issues like with Kanye dealing with, like they own parts of the Yeezys and stuff like that. Like, no, I gave you a license to use this. Now I can revoke the license. You know what I'm saying?
I still can't believe they lost that award to Drink Champs and Carisha shit.
Yeah, bro. I don't even want to talk.
That didn't make no sense.
I think Drink
Champs
Champs deserved one.
Drink Champs is
Drink
cool,
Champs
but
deserved one.
Carisha should not have been up there.
But if you notice, Diddy's artists, all of Diddy's artists, like
I get that.
got that shit.
Even so, I don't.
It's all politics.
That's
And they were both on revolt. Both of the shows on revolt.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to Young Miami though. She's doing big things.
I don't get it.
She broke up with that. She broke up with Diddy after he tried to reduce her salary.
Diddy been getting his year.
allowance.
His year. This been his year too in terms of girls and stuff. Like Ye been on his weird billionaire other shit. Diddy just been fucking bitches this whole year, and everybody just been kind of like.
Hey man, you can do that when you Diddy.
It costs
when you
costs to be the boss.
Yeah, Diddy like shit. I'm love, baby. This is just love. Like Carisha, I don't know, man.
Yo,
I don't know, bro. Everybody, I hate when people just be listening to like social media too.
She refused $200,000 a month to continue to be his girlfriend.
What?
Bro, they're still together.
How you think he's still popping, bro? Man.
Where the hell you hear this from?
You ain't see that?
No.
Yeah, what the hell you talking about?
No, he was giving her an allowance for like being his shorty. Mm-hmm. And he was like, yo, he tried to reduce it from whatever the amount was to $200,000 a month. And she was like, nah, I'm not fucking with that. I'm breaking up with you.
Real bad.
And then 50 posted about it.
Of course 50 did.
I did see 50 posts.
That's what you got the
what
news
the hell
from. Yo, 50,
about.
bro. Hey, Raising Canaan. That's a good show. That's been.
Oh man,
Raising Canaan was good.
50 been on this shit this year.
What do you think of Tommy Forrest? You think that's coming back?
It is coming. They filmed all that shit.
I don't think I'm gonna watch it though.
You ain't like it?
I watched. I stuck through the first season because I fuck with Tommy, but I could be doing other shit.
I'm not mad at that. I didn't think it was the best first season, but Ghost and Raising Canaan.
Yeah,
The documentary for BMF was fire too.
I didn't watch it.
I ain't watch it.
BMF should be coming back though.
Yeah, I feel like I done heard the documentary like 1,000 times already. Like,
Nah, that one.
I
This
wanna
one.
watch that,
This
man.
one is telling the real story. It's like the people who were there. Like
yeah. Okay.
I like this.
Jeezy was in
The
it.
show is fire.
Not yet.
Show is definitely fire.
Yeah, he was in there though.
Show was elite. I like that. That came out this year too.
What?
BMF.
Enough, nah.
That was
Nah, I
last
don't
year.
think so.
21.
Maybe.
Do y'all watch Inside Job on Netflix?
My brother be telling me
Don't
about
get me
that shit though.
That shit fire, bro.
The Inside Job is good.
Bro, that shit.
It's
is
honestly
fire.
like literally
some deep shit,
every single conspiracy theory that you motherfuckers ever talked about is like they're making a show about it.
Yeah. Like they hint at all that shit
Every single thing.
Like it's literally like the deep state versus the Illuminati. They got Jay-Z and Beyonce in like the Illuminati. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's funny.
But I just finished season 2 of that joint.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Also, Insecure finished this year.
Did
They
it?
right? Was it this year? Or
I don't
that
know.
rap shit that started this year.
Rap shit is fire.
Rap shit.
I
Oh
fuck
yeah,
with
that
rap
shit is fire.
I like rap
That
shit.
shit is fire. And then
Who was the dark skinned girl or more chocolate girl? They said that she
one
was
and short one. What is this?
the not the one that will rap like with the mask on. That was doing all the lyrical miracle shit. Not her.
I don't know.
The one that be scamming niggas.
She be outside though, but I don't know her name. I be seeing her in different interviews lately.
She played that role well.
She did. And that's like the City Girl story, like kind of based off they shit. From the scamming to like, you know, the baby daddy as a producer and
Cause it's in Miami.
like all that shit was just crazy. And then Reasonable Doubt. I just finished that shit like last week.
Jay-Z album?
Listen, so that's why I almost watched it because of the title. Then I found out he was an executive producer. And so every episode is named after a song by Jay-Z.
Oh, what is that on? That's on Netflix?
Some Hulu. So
Oh,
it's
I
a
have to
dope.
watch
At first I was like, because it was giving me Insecure / like, what's that shit from Kerry Washington? Scandal. But once you watch it and you get there, that shit is hard. That shit is about a black woman that's a lawyer that deal with all types of other shit that go on. Like, she loved criminals, but she a married woman, and then like, it make you think like about the criminal and what they do, and like it make you think like who's the real killer, and then at the end they show you. It's
Love
like, oh,
criminals, but she's a married woman.
bro, just watch it.
Empathizes. She empathizes
So what
with
if
the
she
criminality.
so what if she like sleep with one of the criminals and then she like
She do.
then she end up with her man and like
But I can't give it away. It's a good show though.
yo, so that made me think of something. What would y'all it's a scenario, right? You with your girl, whatever, right? Matter of fact, not even a scenario, just generic. If you with your girl or with a girl that you're on a date with, intimate with, whatever it is, and some dudes or some dude like try to holler at her, what y'all do? What is y'all reaction?
It depends on what come after that. Cause
Say all right. First, I'm gonna give a all right. So say they just like look at your girl, like look her up and down, da 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 da.
The fuck is
You
wrong
can
with
look.
this? I'm gonna look at her.
I don't care.
Actually, yeah,
that's
like-
that's gonna put me on warning, but you can look. Just
Wow.
it depends on how she react. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say that same thing. Cause at the end of the day, my girl look good, so I can't complain.
Yeah,
if a
that's
nigga don't.
what I was gonna say. I'm
You know
like, you
what
can
I'm
look. I don't
If
care.
you got a bad
Yeah.
joint, you know, people gonna
As
look
long as you
regardless.
don't OD,
if
like if
she-
you looking like because you want somebody to say something to you, you know that look. But if you just
Yeah.
looking
Look at
like
that.
my girl bad, she bad.
Yeah.
Yo, hold
Facts,
on.
facts.
This made me think of a situation, right? I was dating a shorty. We went to Cleveland to see a Jay-Z concert, right? You know what I'm saying? We go out there, we get to the stadium, shit, you know what I mean?
Talking to the mic, please.
So we get to the stadium, you know what I mean? We walking through. Yo, this nigga is like, this nigga's like 6'5", like 2 something. Like, you clearly fresh out. Like, he walking through the joint. And I'm like, my shorty looking good. This dude, he walking by, he see her, and I'm like, he said something to her, and I'm like, I got so mad, and I'm just like, I played it cool because it was in transition. But I'm just like, yo, if I gotta fight this dude who is 6'5", 280, all muscle, I'm gonna be upset.
280 all muscle is crazy.
I'm gonna be highly upset because I'm taking an L in this arena. Like,
All right, bro, just kick him in the nuts.
bro, I'm taking an L. And I'm going straight for knees.
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas like that.
Hey, bro, if you're at a disadvantage, there's no fair game.
What? To what the knee?
Yeah,
kick to the knee,
you
punch
gotta
to the
do
throat,
something.
eye
All you need
gouge,
is one hit,
nigga.
and it's
Let's go.
over.
Let's go,
Okay.
shorty.
So say they just like try and talk to like, yo, like whatever they pickup line is, they just spit the pickup line at her, and that's that.
You answer it. You listen to what he's saying. You come up with something wittier and be like, "Bitch, I'm right here." Like basically like some shit.
Tomorrow.
Nah, me, it depends, cause like the way my trust be, like I be always just trying to see you, you know what I'm saying, what would you do type shit. So I would want to see like, okay,
How she react?
yeah, like
I'm big on
That's the
my
type of time I'll be on.
yeah, what you gonna say? Like, and then, you know, depending on what she say, if he can, like, if she cut it and dead it at that, then it's that, and the nigga still going, then I gotta step in and be like, yo,
Yeah.
okay, now you tripping. You know what I'm saying? So
Not if I'm next to her. I don't give a fuck. If you see me next to her, I'm going to immediately.
Yeah, because you're gonna take it personal as he's disrespecting you.
Literally.
Because why would you try my girl when I'm right here?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
He's like,
But see,
Yeah.
yeah, see exactly. That's like,
Yeah, you're right. No, I'm like, bro,
That's
because
exactly
like, why you see me? I see you see me, so you feel like you gotta say something to her. For what?
And
you,
I also
you
feel
want
like
me to say
it
something.
depends on how long you've been with the girl too.
Oh yeah.
Like if she already know like how you give it up, or like if you'll defend her, protect her, you can kind of be more relaxed about it. But say this is like the first time it happened, you damn near gotta like, I don't know, you damn near gotta like show her that you
If it's my
Just
girl,
start wilding out on like
yeah,
just
not
extra
like
with
go
it.
crazy, but damn near make it to where it's like
Make a
Foaming at the
fucking
mouth and
scene
shit.
like
right. Niggas say hi, you flip the table.
What do you mean, hello?
That's insecurities though.
What you
Women,
mean by that?
watch out for them dudes, because there's some dudes out there. I ain't never been with
I'll
them.
probably just be on some like, yo, chill with that, bro. Some shit.
Yeah, but like you said, if it's my girl, bro, I'm already, like, we already locked in. If it's a shorty I'm talking to, I'm definitely on that. I'm gonna watch to see what you do, type of thing.
Yeah.
Cause you could be for everybody.
Because like it only take a couple seconds to see how she gonna react.
That's a fact.
And then that's when you know what you gotta do.
That's a fact.
I feel like social media and
But off rip, you
podcasting
gotta know
done
that
blew up.
she gotta know that you willing to crash out for it though.
Oh yeah.
But you shouldn't
gotta be
want
willing to
a
crash.
shorty that will want you to crash out for it though.
Facts.
That's the
Because it's like, yeah, I crash out for you, but then I'm gonna be in jail.
Yeah,
That's
how many
game.
times?
And you're not
How
gonna
many
have a
times you gonna
boyfriend.
make me crash out?
Yeah, like,
Like,
some
why-
women
why
really
do I
get
gotta
off
do
of
that?
bro?
Why-
They
Mhm.
really want to see how far you gonna go.
Why do I gotta act like this to shit like for you to think I care about you? Like it's a deeper conversation.
Listen, man,
I ain't putting my freedom at risk too many times.
black men deserve to live long.
If you don't value my freedom, then
Yeah,
what we doing here?
that's
They
a
gonna be
fact.
like, you gotta apply some pressure.
And then you go
Apply pressure, man.
Is this enough pressure?
like,
But what's like the line between applying pressure and like stalking a bitch? That's what I'm saying.
it's up, and that's the crazy because it's up to them.
Or like being like, too pushy.
The line is up. They determine the line too. That's the scary part.
Line is
or
what
being
I'm
insecure or wilding like
Right.
that.
Fuck the bullshit.
Anyways,
What you say?
I said the line is what the fuck I make it. Fuck the bullshit, bro. Because I'm not about to sit here and try
So
to.
you
go
gonna
above and
overstep the line, bro? She sets the line. That's the boundaries.
I talk about applying pressure.
Yeah.
I'm not a weird nigga. So I'm like, I know my limits. But it's just like, if you want me to like, one thing with me is like, some girls want you to blow up their phone and they think that shit is cute or something.
yeah,
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Like I'm not calling you more than 2-3 times. Like
yeah.
And don't blow up my phone either.
Please,
don't ever
man.
blow my like some girls think like if I call your phone 20 times, that means I really like you and like
That's not true.
no, like that's me getting a restraining order. Like, at
Yeah,
a certain
right.
point, like,
Thank you.
What are you talking about?
Thank you. I ain't never had one of those.
A restraining order?
Nah, like
Not literally, but it's like,
Like a girl
get it,
blowing
like,
me up
but
back
get
to
away
back.
from me. Like,
I
what are
ain't
you
never
talking
had-
about? Like, stop calling my phone. There's no reason you should be calling my phone private after I don't answer the first 5 calls.
my man's is like that. He got a girl that he enjoyed that from all his women, bro. And every time he end up in fucked up situations. I be
Bruh.
trying to tell boys like,
No,
yo,
bruh.
that is not what you want in your life, bro. That shit costs.
See, I like saying that you got a little bit in you though. That like you
Yeah.
kind of got that side to you that you could go there, but I don't want that to be part of your regular personality. You get what I'm saying?
It
Nah,
just
they
make
said
you
I like
feel a
the
little
spice.
bit more wanted. You know what I'm saying? It make you feel a little bit more wanted. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Bro,
like you,
do not
like you
call
the-
my
I'm saying,
phone.
But no, I'm
more
not
than 5
talking about
times
that.
in a row.
I wanna know that you have like everybody's a little off, right?
Every
I wanna know
woman,
that you
every
love-
woman.
I
I love me a little crazy, Joey.
Yeah, you see?
Every joint got a little bit of crazy in them.
No,
I'm a
Dante
little
like spice. That's what it is. Like,
I do.
Yo, he like, bro.
Yeah.
He like, he
But not like
like a
OD,
bitch that's
though.
gonna cuss him out.
Yeah,
Red
Like
light
I like
spice.
mild wings, not hot. Maybe medium.
That's a good analogy. I like
Feel
that.
me?
I like that. I like that.
Man, listen.
I'm straight, bro.
Yeah.
Show me concern in other ways.
Because I'm the laid back one, so you got to kind of pull that other side out of me to where we meet.
That is a fact. And I feel like because I'm like that too, once you find a girl that can actually do that, get you out your comfort zone comfortably, which is weird to say, you good. Like, yeah. But I don't need that spice. I'm straight on all that. Don't call me more than 5 times.
People know.
Nah, yeah, definitely don't blow up my phone.
Yeah, I like me my little crazies.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
We
get
gotta
into
make a
that.
compilation, 2 compilations. We gotta make one a compilation of you and your Hutch Tech and PA joints.
Yeah, I see y'all called his ass out, right?
Like,
I'm a man from two lands trying to build a
Yo,
bridge.
bro, when I
bruh.
seen that caption, I was dying.
A man from two lands, dog.
Dante and his. I ain't gonna put bro.
Yeah, no, I had way too much fun at that school.
I ain't even gonna do you like
Can't ignore that.
What you about to say?
that. But nah, I ain't.
What he say? Yo,
Donnie Donnie. Donnie Donnie.
That's
yo,
gonna
see,
be
we gotta start with this narrative,
season
bro.
5. We gonna see Dante on this shit. No, fuck.
For the love of Donnie.
Oh,
No
that's-
labels,
hey,
or will he take the
That's
label?
a skit, man.
We don't
Shit.
know.
That nigga is crazy. So, favorite albums from this year?
Who's going first?
I'll go because I kind of had them lined up.
I bet you I can guess 5.
His?
Yeah,
2000, Joey Badass. It's no order.
guessed it.
Mr. Morale, Big Steppers.
Guessed it.
I Never Liked You.
Future?
Future, yes. That joint was crazy. It was another one. I throw 777 on there, Free Music Party. Them boys went crazy. Yeah, and what was the other one? Forgive me.
Forgive me.
Nah, it was this one this year too? Yeah, Dawn FM Weekend. That was this year. That shit was fire. And was Paper Road this year? No, that was that year. But yeah, those 4, and last would be probably either Blast Before You Go, or it would be Vince Staples.
Oh, I was bro, I'm sitting over here waiting like he not about to say Vince
Oh
Staples
yeah,
album?
Vince joint was fire. Like Vince was my shit. That album was dope. I gotta buy the vinyl.
Still need to get a record for it.
I just think you just dropped them baby blue joints.
I need that. Vince, my dog.
You go ahead, Kiman.
Yeah, man. I got Kenny. Got my boy Kenny. Kendrick Lamar. Future, of course. Chris Breezy. Joey Badass. I'm gonna throw JID in there because I was fucking with Jed. 38 Special.
That new recent one, Harry Fraud.
The one before that, actually, I like better. But I do fuck with the Harry Fraud. I like the Vision album. And I don't know if I'm gonna put Drake and 21 in there. But those
I
ones,
heard though.
It's a great album. It's a good album.
it's a dope album. I just, I don't know. Some shit just recently came out, so I'm just like, I'm good on that.
I do want to touch on that album after everybody goes around.
Go ahead. The memes for that shit, insane.
Yo, they violating Drake. You got some, Marlon?
Yeah. First, I gotta put. I had just heard this joint probably like the last couple months, but I've been playing this joint for a minute. G Perico, the Summer Nights 2.
Yeah,
That shit.
G
That shit-
Perico.
That's
That
Nelson
shit
boy.
hard.
Boy,
That shit hard. Close to Heaven, Far From God from 88 Glam. Them boys from
Yeah,
Toronto.
my guys.
Them shit's hard.
I fuck with them.
They got. At first, I was listening to that joint. I was like, I don't know, man, because their first album was crazy to me. So
They
I
first
was
couple
like,
joints.
I was like, nah, I ain't really feeling this. Then the second half of the project kicked in. I was like, okay, yeah, I see it. Love Roulette by Cody Shane. That shit was fire. Love Damani, Burna Boy. That shit was fire.
yeah, that was debated on my joint too.
Yeah. Lost and Melody by Friday. That shit was hard. And then of course Kendrick. People ask me, I put that album in this round of the latest projects. I put that album over all the other projects from the big 3.
Word?
Well, not all of them, because replayability. This Drake shit kind of got that, but
Push these niggas off me like.
Also want to throw in Shay Norris shit, The Last Remnants, and I also want to throw in Quavo on the Offset album. Because that shit was hard to me. Like
Quavo won't take off.
Quavo on Takeoff. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Takeoff. But that was it. That was it for me.
You was done?
oh yeah, I was done.
All right. I got a lot, and I'm just going to try and pick 10 while I'm going through this. So I definitely got Lucky Day Candy Paint. Why you laugh?
Because that album cover was so zesty, it made me
Nah,
not
it
want to click
definitely
on it.
is. Lucky Day Candy Paint. I got this album dropped like very end of 2021, like December 2021, but I'm gonna put it on 2022. Skis and Esco God Body. Key Glock Yellow Tape 2. Future I Never Liked You. Joey Badass 2000. Shay Noir Food for Thought. Yeet to Alive. Yes, sir.
That boy
Yeet to Alive. Aaron Ray, Hello Poison. Free Music Party 777. And then I'll go Money Long PDA, the album.
Okay, that's solid.
Honorable mentions, I got Breezy, got Takeoff and them joint in there, Only Built for Infinity Links. Herb, I Swear Vezo, Rich Off Pints 3.
That shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yo,
that.
I still haven't listened to the whole thing because I listened to like
That
the
shit
first couple of tracks and I'm like, yo, this shit hard, isn't it?
Oh,
and
shit.
I just keep playing it.
Babyface Girls Night Out. That's in my top 5, for sure.
So I think it's safe to say nobody really cared for that Lil Baby album.
Nah, that shit fire. I just didn't put it in there.
I don't think it really had a lot of, bro. I mean,
They didn't
I ain't
talk-
about to shit on
they
Lil
didn't-
Baby,
They
but
didn't talk about it a lot. I feel like it showed a lot more of his maturity.
That joint tough.
in that project.
Y'all noticed that I didn't have an album in there that everybody else did.
Future
Future, you had Future, and you had 2000.
I definitely had Future.
and Joey.
I didn't have Kendrick.
You had Joey.
I mean,
Well,
you
yeah,
never
you
seemed
wasn't-
like the biggest Kendrick fan anyway.
Yeah,
Fuck with Kendrick.
Yeah, but you ain't a Kendrick fan.
I don't know. I just don't play Kendrick. Like,
Yeah.
I get that.
I can play Kendrick anytime, any day. Like, you know how that means it's like you only can pick one?
the only Kendrick album I really like play where I'm just like, you know, I could just play this is To Pimp a Butterfly.
I love
For
that
real?
one, too.
Yeah.
That's crazy because everybody says that's the one that they don't just
I love that.
play
album.
around.
People
That
hated
shit
it
be
when it
speaking to
dropped.
me.
That's the one album that matured well over time.
That album kind of
Oh,
reminds
I-
that shit kind of reminds me of it's like a prerequisite to Jay-Z and Jay Electronica's joint. It kind of like just the subject matter and everything.
Yeah.
It kind of like prepared me for that album.
I didn't like Damn.
You didn't like them?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, compared to it was a couple of them on Damn. Like, the more I listen to Damn, no, but I just be like, I feel like it stepped away from the Kendrick that I really like fell in love with. It didn't give me Section 80. It didn't give me To Pimp a Butterfly. It didn't give me Good Kid, Mad City. It was just something that was like commercial, like Carter 3.
It was it was
see
more commercial than all of the other ones.
It was the most replayable, I feel like had the most replay value on that market. Like music that you can play in a club.
Yeah,
I feel like that's because it's commercial. Like, it was a lot of singles
get that.
and joints, you know. But I agree with you. I do agree.
What do you think was like? Oh, you.
I'm just because I've watched Kendrick from like when he dropped Section 80. Like I've been a huge fan since then, so I've watched every rollout, every step of the way, and it's just like I can't not rock with like his albums.
I think the subjects in there he was hitting though. Lyrically,
Yeah.
It is like it takes a certain amount of like courage to be able to just even. None of those albums sound the same.
That's a fact.
The fact that you're willing to like take that risk it speaks enough for me. Like like you're one of them, like you're one of the goats. So shout out to Kung Fu Kenny. Shout out to Absol. His album probably came out by the time this joint came out. I'm already gonna say it's a 10 out of 10. It's hard. It's amazing. I haven't heard it yet, but I'm sure it's amazing.
Oh, so Fago had a fire joint.
So Vegas show is fire. What is it? Pink Hearts?
Pink Hearts. Yeah, I ain't even gonna hold you because like I think we talked about it like back when we was at Bridge, and I was like, I don't really see what people was really fucking with him. That shit was hard, bro.
Did you listen to? He dropped like an EP before that too.
Nah,
it's
that-
called Before Pink. That shit hard too.
Oh, word.
It's like 5-6 songs. What would y'all say? Like, y'all had to pick one album that was like you felt like you spun that shit the most this year.
That I spun the most.
Not even that you think was the best album, just like you found yourself repeatedly going back to.
Believe it or not, I Never Liked You.
I mean,
Future.
yeah.
Future's joint, I probably played the most. And
For
like
sure.
that joint, because it's like I kept finding joints I could just keep throwing on replay. I just kept finding joints, like and I'm like Future is that boy, and it's like
Future Hendrix.
Pluto. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I understand why he is who he is.
Yeah. Future and Kenny.
I say Futures and Aaron Ray.
Who?
Aaron
Ray.
Hello Poison.
I listened to it
That
a couple
shit's
times.
crazy, bro.
It's good.
That's R&B, bro.
It is. Yeah.
That's R&B.
I
And
listen-
it's like, it has like that R&B essence. You know, everybody say R&B ain't the same, but it still has like newer vibes too. That's why I really like it.
That's valid.
Like a good balance. But what do y'all think of? Oh no, go ahead.
No, I'll say I listen to Love the Mini a lot too.
Oh yeah, Burner Boy joint.
Yeah, that Burna Boy joint. I listened to that a lot. It just wasn't in my favorite because it was just like I listened to it a lot, then I really went away from it, and then I came back type shit. So
Yo, MVRRO, did that Pierre and TM88 joint come out this year?
Yeah.
It did?
I believe so. I'm checking right now.
Yo, 88, if that came out 2022, that's definitely in mine.
Yeah.
And that would probably...
Block Boy, I can't. Yo, that's probably
Homecoming
the one
is my
song-
shit.
Yo, I played that shit the most out of everything on my computer, and that count me out with Kendrick Lamar, and I played that shit heavy, fucking heavy, bro. Like,
Nah, yeah, that Pierre shit,
That
that's
shit.
mine. That's definitely in mine. What do y'all think of, why do you think all the women hate this Drake 21 album?
that's what you've been seeing. That's been in your algorithm.
That's what I've been seeing, and that's like when I've been talking to them, that's what they've been saying.
They hate it.
They think it's a very misogynistic album. They think that shit that Drake is talking about.
I mean, it's called Her
wasn't
Loss.
that the point?
He's not. He's not the old Drake. You know.
The one album he chooses not to specifically cater to
I
pander.
mean,
I'll
he
say
didn't
pander.
on Certified Lover Boy either. That's the funny part. He just called it that.
It was the one song.
He was on some
I don't remember the
toxic
name
shit,
of the
Certified Lover
song,
Boy.
but he was like, it was very like. I feel like he wrote everything from like a woman's perspective on a lot of these songs, but I feel like if he's not singing to them, they don't care. I guess. I don't
Or
know.
bigging them up.
Yeah,
Like, cause they didn't mind. What was the song where he had like?
it wasn't no
the
dancey
sample?
joints on there. Like,
Yeah. Like Nice for What? They love Nice for What? They'll play the shit out of that song. But this album, I felt like he was really talking about, again, his experiences with certain women, to where it's like, okay, I don't really need you type of music. You know what I mean? I do feel like he tapped into like a Take Care type of bag in his album. Though it was a couple joints like whatever, something in silence. Can't remember the name of that song.
Hours in Silence.
Silence. That's my favorite song off the album. That and then
Really?
the intro song because of the switch up and shit. But those two is the ones that hit me the most, and I feel like he got to really take care of them.
for me.
He said, he said, she asked me why ain't I nut. I said, I didn't know we was in a rush. I was like, I don't know why that was so funny to me. Like, anyways, but yeah, it was a good album.
women take that shit as like offense.
Yeah, like, I didn't even know they didn't like it.
Nah, but like the ones I've been like they haven't even heard it yet. Some of them, and they like, yeah, I don't really care about listening to it because like all my homies told me he was on some. He's on
I feel like it's
because it was never
Megan
my
Thee
loss.
Stallion bullshit. Like, remember
Yeah,
how,
but I'm like, I feel like it really just be a case of like, I don't know what it is on social media or whatever it is now. Like, the men just seem to hate all the shit the women like, and the women just seem to hate all the shit that men like.
But
like
that's
that.
the
my thing-
algorithm, bro.
It's like nobody wants to see each other prosper and like have fun.
Bro, to be honest, bro, and I noticed that shit a lot with this Ice Spice shit.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of niggas talking crazy about it, but when you listen to her shit, bro, she say a lot of the same shit that a nigga drill rapper would scream on a beat, and niggas go, "Oh my god, like this shit hard."
Yeah, no.
But that's the same thing with Glorilla, bro. I'm like, yo, bro,
Glorilla
if
go
you
hard.
don't fuck with Glorilla, bro, you a hater.
Glorilla is hard.
And
That's
she
what
just
I'm
dropped her
saying,
EP. That shit is hard,
It's
bro.
tough.
That shit is hard.
But I feel like people, we don't as a culture, as a society, we don't respect the differences between men and women in them.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's like we just try to, everybody's the same, everybody's equal, everybody like, if you want to do this, you can do that. If you want to, and it's like, bruh, like no, we're different.
And that's just how it's gotta be.
And that's okay. Like
That's what we.
it's
that's
more
why
than
we're men
okay.
and women.
That doesn't mean I'm up here and you're down here. It doesn't mean that you're up here and I'm down here. No, we can be different and we can coexist. And
Because it even turns into a thing to where like a lot of the podcasts now are just like disgruntled men
Yep.
venting about like their women problems and giving women advice on how to get women all this shit. And then women doing the same thing on their podcast and talking shit about men. So it's kind of like saturating fucking up the podcast space too.
It
Because
is,
it's like you
but-
tell a girl you got a podcast, she like, oh, what you on there talking about? Like
Literally.
Right.
We talking about some positive shit over here, inspiring people.
Some artsy shit. Some tapping. Yeah, because
Trying.
when you think about it, like today, you go on social media, Facebook, whatever, you see clips and little shorts on YouTube. It's all the same shit, bro. Somebody either at some type of fucking beach or something asking a question, how many bodies you got? Like,
Right.
nigga, like we don't want to hear that shit. Or even like you said, you go on the podcast as men against women all the
It's
time.
watered
Like,
down, bruh.
people be trying to build, like people trying to get some type of understanding because social media and the internet is really making people think of certain things supposed to be a certain type of way, and it's fucking us up. Like, put your phone. I feel like in 2023, niggas need to put their phones down for at least a day. Like,
Just one day.
a day out the month, goddamn it. Like, because it's hard. People can't do it. People will not put their phone down, bro. And then wonder why this shit always did.
Content is king.
Content is king. Cloud is king.
That's fucking people's heads.
Cloud is the
up.
most addictive drug in the world.
Terrible.
And it's working.
I got my mom saying that.
20,
Cloud is a hell of a
2023.
drug.
2023 predictions.
2023 narrow it down a little bit for me.
The Breakfast Club will never be the same.
Buffalo Bills Super Bowl.
Buffalo Bills Super Bowl, blowing up. I think LeBron is leaving the Lakers.
Nah.
I think he's leaving the Lakers. I don't want LeBron to go out like Kobe, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
He gotta
to you.
go. He
Kobe
waiting for
does-
Bronny. He's waiting for Bronny.
I don't think he's gonna stay there though.
He's waiting for Bronny.
Cause Kobe kind of faded away with the Lakers too. When he was done, he just stayed over there because
You
he
know
never
how-
left. Fuck it. But
You know what type of thing that would be for LeBron, for a father to play with his son in the
Yeah.
NBA?
And win a championship. What if they win a championship? You don't know what team they'll go to.
you don't.
Fam,
That team could be stacked. Put Bronny at the point,
that
Bron at the 5.
that would be one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Like
That gotta
father
be
and
annoying
son.
for Bronny. Cause you ever just did something like with your dad, like and it, like just cleaning a house or whatever, and like them giving you directions and shit. Imagine that on the court, bro. Like, come
I
on.
gotta deal with you at home and on the court. Like, I can't do shit
There's
around
gonna be
here.
so many cameras here, bro. It's gonna be.
Right.
And then you see how LeBron be blacking on his teammates, and they just be regular niggas, bro. Imagine that being his son, bro.
That shit be fire.
Bronny
Yeah.
gonna be like, nigga, I got millions now too. Fuck you.
I wonder how that's gonna work though. I wonder if that's really gonna like last the season.
We'll see.
Cause it's your son. I don't know. We'll see. That
2023 predictions. I'll give the risky ones. I think Joe Biden won't make it through his term.
I'm with him on
He
that.
won't.
Nope. He's out of here.
So what does he have? 1 more year? 2 more?
He got to make it through 2023. If he makes it out of this year.
Yeah, this is his first term, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he might not
He
serve
won't
a
make
second
it.
one. I don't think he's doing a second.
He's not making it through 2023. I'm going with that one. I'll go with Ye becomes a billionaire again. 2023. And I'll go with. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna say something with women. I can't.
Oh, now trying to get married?
Oh shit.
You said something with women, right? Yeah. Now Ed's looking for a wife, everyone. He wants to settle down. He wants to settle down, have a kid, get
Come
married.
holla at my boy.
The whole 9. Pause.
Yo,
You can take it from there now. 'Cause
he said the whole 9.
the whole 9 is insane.
I'm sorry. That was yo.
My prediction.
Oh my goodness. That almost went over some people's heads.
Like, yo, swear with me real quick? like, yo, let's just fight.
Oh man.
All right, I would say mine. Buffalo Bills Super Bowl. I like that, Marl. I'm gonna take that one first. Instagram will become irrelevant by the end of 2023.
Think so?
Yep.
That's a good one.
Why? Why
That's
you
a
think
good one.
that?
Hey,
It's
That's my
so many
prediction.
bots. It's so many bots, bro. It's insane.
Yeah.
Instagram will become irrelevant.
That shit is like,
We'll see.
bro. It's so much. It's so much like,
Yeah, bro. I
said
know
porn?
exactly what you're saying.
damn near,
bro.
bro.
Twitter got the porn. I don't know. Bro.
Yeah, that's Twitter.
No,
It's
but
all
the bots,
twerking, bro.
But the bots.
Oh yeah,
bro,
it is
that shit-
tweaking. I think they get rid of it. I don't know about
They're
that.
not gonna get rid of them because it makes it look like it's growth on the social media platform. That's why they won't delete them. Like if you report the pages, they won't delete them because it shows growth of that social media website. Therefore, it's like it looks like we're still more as profitable as we were before. When in reality, it's just a bunch of people making fake pages.
No Label will reach 10,000 subscribers.
I like that.
That's that.
And we will establish ourselves as a media powerhouse. 2023.
I like
I
that.
see more traveling in our future.
Big facts.
See a lot more traveling.
Well, this will be out by the time, but me and Nell heading to that EYL Fest,
Yes, sir.
What?
Madison Square Garden.
That's what's up. Congratulations.
Shit gonna be dope, man.
Yeah, that shit gonna be nice.
It should be.
MSG.
It was nice. We made power moves. I'm manifesting it because this shit gonna be out.
I see sponsorships.
Big facts.
Definitely want to get like cannabis-based sponsorships. That'd be fire.
You say
Facts.
Canada?
Cannabis-based.
Oh yeah.
Anime Naruto sponsor?
What?
A Naruto sponsor?
Sony
He thought you said
PS5
anime.
sponsorship?
Morrow, what's yours?
He
My
gave-
predictions.
Yeah,
I gave him
he
joint.
gave his. He gave his joint.
Oh yeah, I gave a joint.
He gave Bills.
Yeah, I did the Bills. Shit, well, one, number one, because it's already so crazy, but anime is going to be such a big piece to the hip hop culture next year. People's already starting to go crazy. You had even Drake sharing hentai on his page on some weird shit, but anyway.
Seemed like his vibe.
You know, you'd have never thought Drake did anything with anime, but anyway, that's beside the point. But yeah, like that, the anime culture and the hip hop culture is gonna blend even more. Y'all about to see people going crazy. You already see Meg going crazy. Anyway, other than that, I feel like psychedelics is gonna be real close to start being way more like
Legalization.
legal, at least a decriminalization or something like that going on. Anytime I see anything happening in Toronto, like them having their own dispensary now for shrooms.
They got one?
Yeah, right in Toronto. I could send you the link and stuff.
Please do.
Yeah.
No, people who was they was talking about it in the group chat like, you need to start talking about shrooms more and and it's just like I was doing that before, but
Yeah.
just for this number before the end of the year, I had a good trip. You know what I'm saying recently.
Well, it's only right you give us a shroom story to close our episode out.
I'll give it.
It's only right.
So, you know what I mean? I took a good dose. You know what I'm saying? A heroic dose. If those who know the hero dose, about 5. It's about 5G. You know what I'm saying? It was solid. You know what I'm saying? It was a good trip.
It was solid.
It was more so me getting clarity. I got a lot of clarity on just seeing things, looking at things from a different lens. I'll keep it like that because I was literally in the middle of it. I'm like, yo, how would I even explain this? What's going on right now? And it's just like a lot of it is just looking at things from a different angle, seeing it. What they call it? It's a dude, Rod Hayes, on Instagram, and he talks about like mirror flips, and you can look at things from a different angle. Let people take. You'll see something outside in the world that kind of like relates to your life, and it's like a mirror reflection of it. Definitely. So that's my biggest breakdown. But I definitely think everybody should at least look into it and see the benefits of psychedelics, mushrooms in particular.
Yeah.
Shout out
Plant
to the
medicines
shroom
and all
god
that
over
good
here.
stuff.
My last prediction before we close out, Nelson will reattach his dreads by the end of 2023.
But it's
You heard it here first. If you see him
getting
with
it,
dreads
dog.
in the summer, just know he reattached them shits. Because remember, he ain't get rid of them, right, Morrow? He kept them.
They're in
He
the
kept
bag.
In a
them.
nice case too.
they are in the bag.
about to say in the
Trust me,
case?
I've definitely thought about it
In a
a
little
lot.
bag.
Cause man, my hair ain't growing back the same, man.
That's usually the case too.
It's not doing what I want it to do
Cornrows ain't coming as fast as you thought they was gonna come.
at all.
Give it time.
Yeah, man. But we'll see, bro. We'll see.
Yeah.
But if it's not like if I'm not at a place I want to be by like my birthday, which is March, then you'll see something get attached.
Bet, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. That's your 10 years, man.
Yeah, man.
Episode 100, man. Y'all got any last remarks before we close out? Yes, no, maybe so.
Thank y'all for bringing me part of this team. Feels good, man.
No doubt.
We appreciate
The
the help,
second
man.
wrap up episode for me.
Big facts.
Whatever season I don't know what season I jumped in on, but happy to be a part of it.
Yeah.
You helped elevate us when you came, man. That's all that matters.
Yeah, and it's just like definitely like I was like happy with our crew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was like I'm very like that was one thing that I always had issues with just throughout life was like creating a good circle. And it was just like the fact that our podcast has a good circle and we work together well, that it was big for me. And just shit 100. It's like we made it here, and it's just like I see it, like, and we're just like I feel like we're just getting started.
Nah, yeah, that's really
That's what's like that's what makes
That's
it feel
really a
so
fact.
good. It was just like we're just getting started. There's so many people. I feel like it's almost unanimous in the town. Like we have the best podcast. So it's only right. It's only right that we take it to those other levels that like how Griselda did it for in the music industry. Okay, now let's have No Label do it for the podcast industry and continue to push. And
looking to be bigger than just Buffalo, man.
Real talk.
Looking to be statewide, worldwide, all that. And the bigger we are, the bigger Buffalo is.
Exactly.
Come on.
Label the pod. We out.
100.
Peace.